Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. We'll be continuing on solving simple equations. I'm very sorry that it took us weeks before we could come back to continue. However, it's not going to be happening again like that due to one circumstance or the other. That is why we'll not be back on line 6. Today we're going to continue on on the second part of solving simple equations. Today we'll be having two examples with our exit uh, tickets. The first one we'll be working on is 2a x to power 2 plus a raised to power 2 equals to 27. 2a raised to power 2 plus a raised to power 2 equals 27. How do we solve this kind of problem when we are being asked to solve this simple equation? Based on what we learned so far in the past, how many a raised to power 2 do you have? You have 2. How many a raised to power 2 do you have on the other side? There are 2 terms, 2a raised to power 2 and 1a raised to power 2. For the father, we have 2 as the power of a. Since the first term, the power is the same thing as the power of the second term, all we just need to do is to add the coefficients. What is the coefficient of a squared here is 2. What is the coefficient of a squared here is 1. So add that one is invisible, add it together with this. In mathematics, most times we don't write the coefficients of 1a there. So you can add the two together to make exactly what you want. 2 and 1 becomes, and the two of them become 3. And you have a square as the term. So this becomes 27. So the next thing you have 3a square or 3 raised to power 27 is equal to your 27. What do? You have to eliminate the 3 beside it. There are 2 ways you can do it. Divide this by 3 and divide the other side by 3. So if you divide both sides by 3, your 3 here will cancel the 3 here. And you only have, on your left-hand side, you have a raised to power 2 equals 3 will go in 27 in how many times? That is 9. At this point, you can also do it in 2 ways. Let's use the index form, which is the power form. We must know 9 is a perfect square. Therefore, it becomes a raised to power 2 is 3 raised to power 2. Here, a will cancel, 2 will cancel here, and a will be equal to 3. On the other hand, you can also do what we call a root form. Root form, you can do that. Another, or you can do, or you can also do this by saying a squared equal to 9. A squared equal to 9. What do? A raised to power 2 is equal to 9. So root form, the 2 here comes to the other side to become square root. How? That's a question someone can ask. How will a square becomes a? Since the power of 2 here, of the power of a here is 2, what can you do to cancel those 2? That is to multiply by its reciprocal. So you can have a raised to power 2 multiplied by the reciprocal of 2, which is half, equals to the power of 9 here is 1. So if you multiply that power by half, so from here, the 2 here will cancel, you have a raised to power 1, which is a raised to power 1 equals to, this one becomes 9 raised to power half. A raised to power 1 becomes 8, and this one becomes the symbol form of half in index form is root and 9. And what is square root of 9? So A becomes 3. That is the first example we have. We're going to have another example, which is like 10. That's another example, 10x raised to power 4 minus 8s raised to power 4 minus 8s raised to power 4 equal to 32. What will it be? 10x raised to power that. What will it be? What do you do? Look at x here. The power is 4, and the s on the second term, the power is also 4. You have no problem since the terms are the same. If the terms are not the same, that is a different thing. So what do you do? Like I said, look at the coefficients there. It says you have 10 of these. You have 8 of these. Don't let us see s raised to power 4 as something intimidating. Just say like a term, like a name. So you have 10 of this, you have 8 of that, you become 2x raised to power 4 equals to 32. Like we did all the time, we want to cancel out 2 here so that we can find x raised to power 4. So you divide by 2. And for me, these two, we cancel this. You have x raised to power 4 is equal to 16. Any of the method can be used by us. I've chosen two methods. You can say this is s raised to power 4. We can decide, oh, this is s raised to power 4. 16 in this form. Go to the prime factorization of 16 is 2 raised to power 4. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And here, this 4 can cancel out. And we'll have s is equal to 2. Or you do the root form. What is the root form? The root form is exactly what I did all the time. I say, what can you do? S raised to power, that's all. I do that. S raised to power 4 is equal to 16. What can I do to cancel 4 here? This is the same thing as x raised to power 4 multiplied by inverse of 4, which is 1 over 4, equal to 16 raised to power 1 over 4. Whatever you do to the right, left, you do it to the right. And from here, like I did all the time, the 4 here we cancel, you have s raised to power 1, so 16 raised to power 1 over 4. What is the root form of this? The root form of this is x raised to power 1 is s is equal to 4th root. You write 4 here of 16. Unlike the other one, square root, I did not write square there because the symbol itself means square root. But when it goes beyond 2, 3, 4, you have to write it here. So what is the 4th root of 16? That's going to be 2. With the two examples, I want to believe you can also do your homework. So let's have our exit ticket for today. The exit ticket. Exit means to go. Exit ticket for this. Exit ticket is like your own work. So I'll be giving you this, which is 3 raised to power. Exit ticket will be 3y raised to power 3 plus 2y raised to power 3 is equal to 625. So I want you to do it on your own. Give you like 3 minutes to do it. And to see how far you can go about this. I want us to do that. And to see how far we can move about this. 3y raised to power 3 plus 2y raised to power 3 is equal to 6 over 25. Right now, I want to believe you have gotten your answer. So this will be the solution. So you have 3 of this here, you have 2 of this here, that becomes 5y raised to power 3. So the 625 divided by 5 divided by 5. This will cancel. Y raised to power 3 is going to 125. So we have that. And from there, you can use either of the methods I use. So y raised to power 3 is the same thing as 5 raised to power 3. Your power will cancel and y is equal to 5. Or you use the root form I just taught you. If I say or you can use the other one, y raised to power 3 is equal to 125. What can I do to cancel the power to multiply by its inverse? What is the inverse of 3? 1 over 3 or reciprocal. That will be y raised to power 3 into 1 over 3 is equal to 125 raised to power 1 over 3. And from here, this 3 will cancel this 3. You have y raised to power 1 equals to 125 raised to power 1 over 3. So y raised to power 1 is y. It becomes the cube root. Like I told you, you have to write that 3 there. Square root is different from cube root. To show you have the understanding, the root will have to be there. I mean, you have to write a number. But if it's square root, you don't need to write 2. So from here, we'll come up that your y is equal to 5. So thank you. Anytime you see our video uploaded, I want you to subscribe, especially those who are here for the first time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. As we know, this YouTube channel will bless you. We have many things to still talk about. And I want to say this, please. If you have any topics you want me to touch on, you can also type in the comments and let me know. Thank you.